Stephen Hill, JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special Week 5 breakdown, preview matchup between the Houston Texans taking on the New York Football Jets. The New York Jets last week, let's face it, were very exposed against the 49ers, didn't score a single point in that football game. They basically waved the white flag throughout the game. The 49ers had their way. Patrick Willis, Alex Smith, Randy Moss even getting down the field for a couple of passes, had their way with the New York Jets in any way, in shape, or form they did. They abused Tebow, they abused Sanchez, they abused Santonio Holmes, and to add insult to injury, they lost their best wide receiver and cornerback in the weeks back-to-back. It was sad how he went down with that injury, with a foot injury, Santonio Holmes. Now I think this is the time where you need to swallow your pride and call either Chad Johnson, either Terrell Lawrence, or Plexico Burress and say, look, we need your help. We need you in this offense. Help us rejuvenate this football team and get back on a winning record. But it's not going to happen this week. Tim Tebow will be starting in Week 7 if they lose their next football game, which is this football game. I believe that Tebow time is now. I think that you don't have any wide receivers that are good. You don't have a running back that's good. So what are you babying this situation for? Your defense is lackluster. You can't stop anybody. You can't score any points. So why not give Team Tebow the ball? They're going up against the Houston Texans team who is fired up, coming out 4-0. On their last game, they really did a lot of good things in that football game. So I'm looking for the Houston Texans to really come out, J.J. Watt and those boys, to really come out and be dominant and play against the football Jets. It's going to be a great game. I think that Rex Ryan will really have to use a lot of his tools in his repertoire as far as getting these corners that they don't have to play defense. Antonio Cromartie talks about being the best corner in football since Darrelle Revis left, but yet they get 30 smacked his way. They abused Antonio Cromartie. They abused Knight. They abused every single defensive player that the Jets had on Sunday. The 49ers did. So I'm looking for the Houston Texans to come out and win this game in a blowout fashion. Arian Foster, Ben Tate, they will run up and down. Matt Schwab, he'll get the ball anywhere he wants with this team. The Jets are old. They're not a good football team, and they don't have a lot of talent at that. You don't even have 10 starters that will start on another football team in the NFL on this team right now. So I'm looking for the Houston Texans to go ahead and take care of business and move to 5-0 next week. This has been a JustMyPicks.com preview matchup of the Houston Texans taking on the New York Jets. You can check me out at JustMyPicks.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicks. You can also check us out on YouTube, YouTube /JustMyPicks. Thank you for subscribing.